Hey guys, how you doing? This is another video from Ohio Fish Rescue. We're out here by the front pond. Now we have worked all day today. You will not believe what we got accomplished. Wait till you see this. Okay, now check this out, guys. See the driveway? Do you see all these cars here? There's nobody here. My bus I picked up because it has the wheelchair lift for Tracy, and I can use it for the rescue. We've got Jerry's car. We've got Skylar's car, my Ohio Fish Rescue, and then this is Kathy's car, and this is Skylar's boat. So the whole driveway is filled up, and people come over think there's a party going on, and there's no party going on. These are just the people that are staying here now. And you can see I got the lawn mowed today. And so you walk in the driveway, and this is what you see, and boom. But look back here. There's my riding lawnmower. I actually ran out of gas with it today. But we got the trailer here. And now look at how much we've done back here. This is amazing. We did so much today. All right, first we pulled the trailer in here that we use for rescues. And we have all of our rescue bins right here. But we still haven't got this tank away. Look at this. We've been moving and tearing things down and getting things set up. So we've moved everything out. Now what we're doing this for is we're going to be setting up for the spring sale. So everything got moved out to here. Look at all this. It's all stacked up. Amazing. And just all kinds of things everywhere. Tanks, tubs, filters. So we cleared out under here because the snow completely destroyed. All right, look at all the bends in there from the heavy snow. And the wind destroyed the tarp. So this is coming down. This week we're having, and you know, we couldn't even walk through here. It was so packed in with stuff from all winter. But this week we're having the Carport company that's coming out. They're going to match that pitch of that roof and come down and build it all the way up here. So we're going to have a nice, solid, sturdy carport that will never be worried about the snow load no more. It's structural steel. It's not aluminum. It's not round tube. It's square tubing. So it's going to be nice. So tomorrow I got to get all this down and then put it in piles in the backyard and that kind of stuff. But I have to air blow under here. All of this, these are all leaves and stuff. And then I've got my pressure washer out so that I can pressure wash all of this and get this all cleared out. So the only thing that's going to be here is we use this for, you know, quarantining new koi that come in. There's a bunch of them in there. They're all over there. And there's some here that we just got in recently. And I got the metal done for this tank. Now, if you guys don't remember, it started bowing out in the center, and I didn't want it to break its seal from the windows. So I got this 1/4 inch, I'm pretty sure this 1/4 inch, yeah, 1/4 inch plate metal. Oh, and then we welded these pieces of angle iron on it all the way. Now what I got to do is stand that up right here. It will weld onto that angle iron all the way across there, right? And on the bottom, I got to drill 2 holes through. I've got a piece for the inside and clamp it together. Now this will keep the center of that bowing, which will keep the seal on both windows. And then all I got to do is repaint the inside and fill her up. She's ready to go. This is a 2,000 gallon that we got from SeaWorld when they closed down. So it is 16 foot long, 4 foot by 4 foot. It's 4 foot tall and 4 foot deep. But it has this overflow back here at 3.5 foot to where the water's supposed to overflow to here. And then this is a grating that goes on here. And then this is where the water goes out, and it's full of bio balls back in there. But we're not going to use that. So before I paint it, I want to cut this out, block the tubes going out, the what do you call them, bulkheads. And then it'll be, you know, all the way back to here of openness. And then I can put my epoxy seal on the inside, and then boom, we're done. We're good to go. It's sealed up and it's working. So that's coming up soon. And I'm hoping we don't have to move this for those guys that put their carport up here. But look at all the damage. The pipes broke there, vent here, and now up here it broke there. I mean, the snow, the pressure of the snow just broke everything. So, you know, and this pipe here broke. This one over to this one. And if I go down to the end, you can see a little bit of curvature here. Look at from the snow load, look how much it curves there. There's from on top. Used to be straight across. And that's the end poles over there at the very, right there is the end poles. It used to be that straight all the way across here. But them ones are dipping down in. So, yeah, this whole thing got destroyed. So, we're taking this down tomorrow and getting this out of here. And sometime this week now, they're going to be here to put this new carport up. It's costing me about $6,000. And we'll finally be able to have a snow load here. But it's not going to be as long as this one. It's only going over to that area right there between the door. So that door will lead to outside. Even if I put a side kit on it, this door will be to outside. It won't be under the tarp like I wanted. We just couldn't figure out a way to do that because there is a gutter there. There's all kinds of things to contend with. The door there wasn't enough room. So we had to cut it off right before. And now this whole sore eye looking thing will be out of here. And once I make the walls on it, it'll be nice. I was actually thinking of putting garage doors on the front here. But, you know, it's just a carport type situation, figure. So it'll be okay. Then we have all the stuff out here already. Once we get the carport in, we can put the stuff in we're storing, and then we can load up tanks that are for sale all through there and start loading up all this stuff here, putting prices on everything. And, you know, look at the wet dry filters we have. There's 3 of them just sitting there. That's a huge one. And these are 3 more here. So, I mean, stuff that we're not using, we can go ahead and sell cheaply to people. So the people, our followers, are the only ones we advertise to. They can come and get something cheap and you know, help themselves out. You know, get a $3 heater. You know, when you like to get a 300-watt heater for $3, we got probably 100 of them. So, I mean, it helps out all of our people to get things cheaper, too. Now, we threw all the garbage on that yellow trailer, so it's getting ready to be taken to the dump. And then it'll be done. It'll be empty and not look so bad. But I did run out of gas on the lawnmower, so I didn't get the backyard mowed. But, you know, can't do everything in a day. Let me see what I got to do up here. This is Kathy's tanks. She's taking them into the basement to set up her axolotls. So them are waiting to go in. We still have, look at all, Reaper hasn't been here weeding at all. Look at all of this. This all needs to be weeded all the way around the pond. You know, I can't bend over. So all this right here, all this right in here, all this stuff here, not the plants, but the actual weeds right here and in front, all the way around here, coming down under this table. Look at that right there. It's all got to be weeded out. So we've got a lot more to do yet, but this is Kathy's first time watching Tracy while I'm able to get outside and work. So this is my first day back at work outside in a long time. But we're getting it done. So if I keep working like this, it's going to keep getting done. Now this tank here, I haven't been able to work on yet, but for the next week, it's going to be above 70s. I need to actually flip it upside down and take out the glass panels here so that I can then take and twist it and separate these corners. So this is a big panel, 44 inches by, I believe that's 8 foot, and then same panel over here. So we can use both them panels for a big, huge wood build, and we'll be good to go. So that's going to be, I don't know, 5,000, 8,000 gallon tank we'll build. And that'll go right where the addition will be coming. See, I'm letting out secrets here, guys. This is like secrets. Okay, this is all on the way, but these are the things that we use. I use that when we go on like them Parker pond rescues where the pond's getting filled in and we go and we shock the fish and we bring them up. That's a 1,000 gallon tub I can put on the trailer, and you know, we can save lots of fish that way. But we had to move it out of the way. But let me come back here and show you. This is going into the backyard. Now, yes, we still have the tree that fell down from the neighbors. We got to cut all that and throw all their stuff back over. But this area right here, there's the side of our deck, and that's 16 foot from that pole to the wall. So if we go 16 foot out and then 35 foot over to here, we'll match up with this wall here, and we'll still have the 10-foot driveway here. So the 10-foot driveway will come all the way out to about here. So this will all be driveway here, and then this will be the addition. You know, I think it's 36 by 16. We can add on. But if I cut into the ground here and go level like that and get rid of all the extra dirt, now we can have a doorway there walking down into this area and have a larger, you know, roof that matches that roof there. We can have a big tank all the way across there on a stand. You know, 36 foot long, let's say 8 foot deep, because that leaves us, it was 16, so that's going to leave us 8 foot of walkway. So we've got a huge tank to go all the way across, 36 foot, with them 2 big openings on there. And we build it onto a stand. We'll be okay. That'll be a nice big tank. Probably, I don't know, somewhere's in the, our 3,000 gallon is 16 by 7. And if we go double that, it'll be 6,000 gallon. And then we're going by 8. Plus we're going a couple inches taller. So we're talking, you know, probably 10,000 gallon tank we can build right here. And then you walk down in and you can see this whole tank right across here. But, you know, we'll have all against the walls there for other, and all against this wall for more tanks, and have a big open area in the middle. And then the steps don't come down off our deck for there. They will come off the front over here and go this way, so that you come off the deck and you head towards this patio here. And we'll be okay. Let me see what else we got here. Yeah, look at all the trees falling into our yard. I had, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these across there with the fake trees, and they busted them all down. So that's a big open gap there. Sorry about the focusness, but it's trying to autofocus on my hand. Oh, I hear bullfrogs. Let me walk over here. I know that looks like a piece of garbage or a can, but that's an actual big tree trunk that we cut down a tree on the side of the house. Look at these koi. And now the what do you call them? The paddlefish are really coming up for food. It's about time to feed them. As soon as it gets dark, we can feed them. So that's the waterfall's doing good. The plants are starting to grow in, so we can start bringing our plants out now and fill this back in, make it look like a jungle again. But this is the miniature Japanese maple that came from dragon maple that came from Shaquille O'Neal's house. These are the plants that are growing back up now, so we can fill all this in here with our plants and make it back look like a jungle again, get everything looking good. It's all running. That pond over there, of course, is, look how it's staying so full. Let me go right there. You can see the water level. But that is a clay bottom pond, and there's 300 and some koi in there, and they're eating the clay, so it makes the water like chocolate milk. So, but it's doing really good. Now, we did lose a couple over the winter. We come out here probably about a week ago. There was one floating, and then the next day there was 2 floating, and the next day there was 1 floating. So we lost 4 or 5 koi from the winter. But, you know, that's the first time that pond had to hold that many koi. So I'm happy that only 4 or 5 of them, you know, we lost, because I didn't think it had the bio load capability to keep them alive. So, you know, we got lucky with that. Plus, you know, I was running an extra filter on there. I've got a pump running up to a filter and dumping down in there. And then, you know, it got cut off sometime during the winter. We don't know how long it was off, but we got it back running a couple of times. So, you know, it helped, but, you know, who knows what the bio load is on a pond when you're putting in that many koi, you know. It wasn't ready for it. But we only lost 4 or 5, so we're happy with that. They're doing good, and you know, Brian from the Reptarium is coming down. He's going to take a bunch of them for his public aquarium he's building. So then it'll lighten the bio load, and we'll be fine over there. And of course, this here gets clearer and clearer all the time. You can see down to the bottom down there right now. This is the ledge right here. This is 2 foot deep, and then that's 5 foot deep, and they're down there. You can see down there. So they're doing good. We got so much more to do around here, but having Kathy here is really helping. Ouch. Let me go up here. Up on the deck. Little patio here. There's our table. There's Jerry. The kitchen stuff. Let me go inside. Oh, and there's the zip line. That's 300 foot long. All right. Back inside now. So all this jungle, most of it, will be going back outside. Not like these two big trees. You know, I'm over here. I'm 6 foot tall, and my head is about this high. So I can look above me, and there's this one, and there's this one that goes up to about, the ceiling is 12 foot. That's about a half a foot away from the ceiling. That's 11 and a half foot tall. So this thing's, I'm not going to move it. It's going to stay there. But the elephant ears, this one here too, see how they're not doing so well there? Them are the ones we have to water, like this one. And then all of these here that are doing really good, they're sitting down in the water on the first step. All of them are going outside. Everything on these two steps right here is going outside, back in that bog area. Few of them are going outside. And then this is Kathy's plants that she brought from her house for this side of the pond. So let me go over here and get a span of everything. And you've got, starting from our peace lily, we got all Kathy's plants. We got all the plants that'll be outside all winter, so you'll have that corner open in the steps. And then this here will thin out a little bit, and we'll be, you know, pretty good come summertime. Our light got fixed. The guy that gave it to us came back up here, and he went in and he installed some sort of clips or something and got that fixed. It's staying in the wall now this time for doing good. All right, guys, that's my little update for you. Now watch the next video. I'll show you more work that we get done, and we'll be on to the fish. Sorry I didn't show no fish this time, but oh, there's a bunch too. We just got in today, a bunch. Little ones, big ones. Oh my God, I have to take you up front. You have to see this. These guys here, amazing. Let me go out the side door here. Someone left it open. Let me close this. Oh. All right. Let's go up this way. Come around to the front. These guys came in today. Now, I was building that 180-gallon tank for the geophagus and the discus. And that got changed. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of this now. Because we had no place to put these guys. And they were beautiful. So, let's go in the house. Now, look at this 180. The water's down because we acclimated them into this tub. They just came in. So, I'm using the return from the FX5 to splash the water to make oxygen in here. But look at these guys. Huge bubble eye. There's a celestial eye. Ranchus. Aranda. These guys are huge. They're the size of my fist. They're huge. So I had to take out that stick. There's a blackmore right there. I had to take out that wood in there because it was pretty pokey and pointy, and it might have, you know, poked these bubble eyes off the bubble eye. Look at this blackmore. Beautiful. So this is now a specialty goldfish tank. So they just got put in there, so don't worry about their behavior of sitting on the bottom. They're getting used to the tank and the water and the parameters and all that. Look at that big bubble eye. That's crazy. Look at him. Poor kid. But these fish are beautiful. Look at this aranda. Look at that. Now there's two more blackmores. Lionhead. Yeah, so now we're going to have to take out certain plants in there and only have certain plants in there. And things have changed. So this is now the big fancy tail goldfish. We got a few in the the 500-gallon cube tank back there we're going to bring up here and put in with them after these guys get settled in. And then we'll turn that cube into something else. See, plans are plans. That's just that. They were subject to change. And today, they changed. Because we didn't expect these to come in. Every one of these is huge. I mean, I'd say this bubblehead right here, he's probably from the tip of his fin to the front of his bubble eyes, I'd say 12 inches. I mean, he's big. Same thing with this black moor. He's about 11 inches. And this guy's only about 8. But they're big. So I couldn't just throw them into a 90-gallon real quick for quarantine. I had to use this space here. And they could probably use more space. But I'll put extra filtration on it, and we're going to load it with plants, which I know they're going to try and, eat up and uproot and all that stuff, but we'll deal with it. So hope you guys liked the video this week. Hit that like button and subscribe, and share our videos. It really helps us. And if you feel the need, leave us play all night long and let the ads run. That helps too, big time. Turn the volume down. Just go to sleep. Let us play. All right, guys. Till the next video, I'm going to say stay fishy, my friends. Love you guys.